The goal is to hold on to that which you truly believe while working with it to become exactly what you want to be. Hello beautiful people, good to have you join us on the program today. Welcome on board your #1 events program coming to you on the network service of the NTA. I am Marianne Ayana and this is Sociologue, your sure way to socialize. Let's begin. When various platforms are created, the goal is to encourage, empower, and give hope to those who need it. Our first story today is one of such.
The 23rd anniversary celebration of the Self-Reliance Economic Advancement Programme, otherwise known as Seap Holdings Company Limited, kick-started with a walk tagged Work for Life, which took the Seap family and friends of the company to various routes in the Ilorin metropolis.
We know that once they work like this cannot sustain them for the rest of the year, but at least it's going to add some strength to their body system.
I feel great, I feel good, I'm used to exercise. We should keep exercising, it's good for our health, it's good for our well-being.
As part of activities to mark the company's 23rd anniversary, a total number of 1,100 ambassadors and leaders were inaugurated to promote financial inclusion and Seap microfinance products across the country.
They are now going to work at the grassroots to make sure that all the people are in tune with federal government policy on cashless, and also to be able to also educate people on digitalization of financial inclusion in Nigeria. Majority of the members are embracing using transfer through their handsets and through other means of information that has to go with technology. They must be faithful, they must be committed, and they must build a very strong grassroots financial inclusion in all their endeavors, coupled with the assistance from their leaders, who they are now going to work at the grassroots.
Please don't cut the line between what you are doing and what government is doing. You are working with government, and because you are achieving, government is achieving.
As a leader, I promise to put more encouragement to the Seap organization, to introduce a Seap organization to more people.
Most of us that are taking this loan, we know what we have done. Some of us that built houses, train our child to the university level, expand our business, and so on and so forth.
Our Seap is marching on, the gates of hell shall not prevail. Our Seap is marching on.
A dinner and an award night also provided the opportunity for the management and staff of the company to wine and dine and generally have a good time. Chairman Seap Holdings Company Limited, Olatunde Oladokun, appreciated the staff for their commitment and dedication to their jobs and assured that their welfare is a top priority.
I want to say thank you for your support over the years. Thank you for doing your work diligently. Thank you for supporting us, supporting this vision. We really appreciate you.
Good performance awards were presented to outstanding members of staff with cash awards of over 10 million naira, a car, as well as promotion to the next rank.
I'm not even expecting this. Now that it has come, God will help me to put in my best and to really do beyond what is expected of me.
I've met with some of my bosses and I've told them about the ideas I have concerning the recovery department so that the organization can move forward.
A Thanksgiving service was also held at the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Glorious Cathedral in Ilorin to appreciate God for the successes achieved by the company.
Absolutely fantastic. Good job. To our second story of the day. If you're just joining us, this is Sociologue and you're just in time for the very best. Now we bring you Amina, the play.
You can only take a horse to the river. You can't force it to drink water.
I will drown this horse.
The saying, spare the rod and spoil the child, indicates that discipline is necessary for a good upbringing. But how much discipline is needed to shape the character of a child? Or do we spare the rod and allow them make their choices themselves? A predicament indeed, but one in which this stage play, Amina, seeks to explore.
Ishaya can study business administration for all I care. Must we all study business simply because you are a businessman?
Written and directed by Patrick Otoro, this self-titled play revolves around a young girl with a passion for becoming an actress. Her love for the arts turned her home into a war zone as her businessman father wants her to study business administration in the university. With a headstrong daughter like Amina, a kickback is expected.
Oh, Mama, you know that the only reason Baba wants me to study business administration is so that I can take over his business. I am Ishaya. What is wrong with that? But that's not what I want.
In some communities in Nigeria, precedence is given to the male child, and Amina is determined to be treated equally.
For your upkeep for this particular semester, I will give you 50,000 naira. As for you, if you will forget this your vague urge to be a celebrity for once, you will have taken the step in the right direction. In Nigeria, but you will go as a day student.
Day student, Baba? Why?
Hey, Mona.
I'm expecting a baby.
To get her parents to yield to her bidding, Amina faked a pregnancy, which led to her parents agreeing to all her terms if she gets rid of the baby.
The first condition is that you accompany me as my parents to the award ceremony. Okay, and the second condition is that you allow me to study whatever course I want to study. Which is what? Drama. Mama, drama.
Amina, you are my daughter.
Dreams do indeed come true, as Amina's acting career led her to winning Actress of the Year award, a car, and 5 million naira. With an achievement like this, there is no room for condemnation but commendation.
You made me the proudest father in the whole world today. Now go there.
I can't believe that my Amina is owner of a brand new car and 5 million naira
Just
for acting fee.
For acting fee, come on.
Throughout the play, Amina doggedly defended her dreams and fought for her rights, a character trait that will surely resonate with the audience.
You should allow every child, whether girl or boy, to study what they are passionate about, regardless of what you think will be good for them.
The beautiful thing about the play for me was that we couldn't predict where it was going to. It was just taking us where, like, okay, what next, and yeah, it landed very well at the end of the day.
I feel that a lot of people don't know that people are unjustly denied access to education, and somehow they don't know that it affects them when they just decide a career for their children, which is not their passion. So I really took on the role because I felt it was important to pass that message, especially to the girl child.
We strongly believe, not just the girl child now, that every child deserves to have good education. And particularly the girls who have been denied such access to education, we should do all we can to get them back to school so that they can follow their dreams, because they all have dreams.
Amina, a message driving the notion that within society, suppression of the voice of the girl child is discouraged, and only through the art of liberation will equality be attained.
Never shut the door on anyone. Give opportunities where available and watch an amazing transformation happen before your very eyes. To our next story, from another channel of creativity to another. I am sure some people will love this genre of music, and of course it will soothe them well. So sit back, relax, and take it all in. Rock music at its best. The instrumentation, acoustics, the drums, absolutely phenomenal. Now we're bringing you art on another level. Here is Cottage One with their artworks.
Arts and crafts are the core essence of any society, and the Nigerian creative market is gradually making giant strides towards attracting more appreciation and patronage. Recently in Abuja, an outdoor arts and crafts expo was put together by Cottage One to provide an opportunity for Nigerians and foreigners to experience the vibrancy of the creative markets in Nigeria.
So it's an African showcase brand of African vendors to come together just to display the beauty of African art and display what we have in Nigeria, especially be it clothing, painting, and even down to interior decoration. So it's basically a celebration of African art and just especially like to showcase it to the international community so that when these people go back to their countries, they always have like a nice gift to bring back to their friends, and it's like we basically just like putting Africa on the map.
This is Oduduwa head. Oduduwa, that is the forefather of Yoruba. That is why I'm making, just to remember the man. This is Oduduwa head, the forefather of Yoruba. This is Wagadugu. This one too is Wagadugu. This one is small business for the middlemen people. I mean the poor people. That is business. This is the king and the queen of Benin. This is the queen of Benin. To remember the forefather, that is why we are doing it. And this is the leopard. Look at these three, one, two, three. They are symbolize the royal house. In the olden days, these are the one we are doing just to symbolize the royal house. They will put it at the entrance of the royal house of the king house, just to remember, just to know that this is a royal house.
We call it unity bowl. You can use it for your table. You put granules, and also made of 1 piece of wood, no joint. It's 1 piece of wood. This one here is music instruments. Map of Nigeria here. You can see the jinta and the malachi. So it's made of wood, ebony wood.
The Arts Expo attracted diverse individuals from various walks of life to shop and browse not just arts and crafts, but also other various works on display.
Nigerian craft is rich as its culture. So living in Nigeria for almost a decade, I've appreciated art and crafts in all different forms and worked with different youth corporations and NGOs together, always trying to push a better narrative, a local narrative about the richness of Nigeria's culture, and always coming to markets and seeing the great work that is put out by artists. I feel we should encourage this and we need better platforms for this.
I've walked around all the stores, I've seen the people who are promoting their products, and I've managed to purchase some myself. So I think that the thing is you just have to come and see yourself.
Even though I've been in Nigeria all my life, I haven't been so crazy about African art. But I guess it's just something that comes with exposure, because I wouldn't have thought that it was like so beautiful. And not to say that it wasn't beautiful, I just didn't know about it basically. I didn't know how to get in contact with it. I didn't know how to use it in interior decoration. But it was like people, and Africans especially, should get on board, because it's not always the Western themed design. There's a way you can incorporate, the new and the relatively longer in existence. I don't want to say old, but Africa has a lot to offer, and especially our art is so beautiful and our history is so beautiful. And I feel like we ourselves should celebrate ourselves, because if you don't celebrate yourself, who will, right?
It is hoped that more events geared towards art appreciation and patronage are organized more frequently, so as artists in Nigeria will become artists of choice in the global art market and promote not only our crafts, but preserve some parts of our history and rich cultural heritage as Nigerians.
beautiful way to showcase our story to the world, and we're loving every minute of it. And that's how much you can take on the program today. Join us again, same time next week. Remember, we couldn't have done all of this without you. Stay safe, everyone, and God bless.